Triumph or tension? Trump hosts Zelensky and European leaders in White House summit. Washington, D.C., August 18, 2025. A crucial diplomatic meeting took place today at the White House, where former President Donald Trump gathered with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, accompanied by a group of European leaders. The purpose of the gathering, which aimed to create a pathway toward peace in Ukraine, represented both a strategic shift and a battle of wills. 1. Diplomatic tensions ignite before the summit. Tensions escalated even before their meeting commenced. Trump took to social media, claiming that Zelensky could bring an end to the war almost immediately if Ukraine abandoned its NATO membership aspirations and acknowledged Russia's annexation of Crimea, two long-standing demands from Russia. Zelensky quickly and resolutely countered. He called for a sustainable peace founded on sovereignty and security, rather than on previous flawed agreements. He reiterated Ukraine's commitment to reclaim Crimea and the Donbass, while expressing appreciation for international support. 2. A high-stakes multilateral summit. The meeting occurred at a particularly tense moment, just days following Trump's summit with Vladimir Putin in Alaska, where no significant progress toward peace was made. Joining Zelensky at the White House were prominent figures in European politics: British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, Finnish President Alexander Stubb, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte. Their collective presence signified more than just a visual display. This delegation represented a united front advocating for Ukraine's fundamental demands, particularly in preventing a recurrence of the February Oval Office fiasco. 3. Dividing lines over peace and guarantees. At the core of the discussions were differing perspectives on peace. Trump proposed a NATO-style security guarantee instead of full membership, declined to prioritize a ceasefire, and did not commit U.S. support to Zelensky advocated for credible and enduring security measures, which encompass military, intelligence, and defense support, aimed at deterring future acts of aggression. He stated that territorial concessions were out of the question. Various proposals were discussed, including the establishment of multinational peacekeeping forces and the formation of coalitions of the willing to ensure post-war deterrence. Despite the pressing nature of the situation, the summit concluded without a formal agreement. However, it represented a significant thaw in previous tensions and a historic moment of alignment between transatlantic partners. 4. A war raging in the background. In the hours leading up to the discussions, Russia intensified its drone and missile assaults on Kharkiv and Zaporizhia, resulting in civilian casualties, including children. Zelensky characterized the timing of these attacks as cynical, highlighting the urgency and seriousness of the summit. 5. Looking ahead, what's next? Trilateral peace negotiations involving Russia remain a possibility, contingent upon the respect for Ukraine's sovereignty. European leaders persist in urging the United States to establish clear and enforceable security arrangements for Ukraine, potentially without a permanent troop presence. The momentum for European defense autonomy is increasing, as many perceive this summit as a pivotal moment for Europe. Trump expresses a supportive tone, suggests a NATO-style guarantee, refrains from committing to a truce or troop deployment. Zelensky insists on enduring security without territorial concessions, remains open to a sustainable peace plan. European leaders demonstrate unified support for Ukraine, advocate for military assistance, defense agreements, and coalition initiatives. Outcome: while no final agreement was reached, there was an unprecedented display of unity among U.S. and European allies. Context: the summit was overshadowed by an ongoing war and uncertainties regarding the long-term commitment of U.S. support. Although this White House summit did not yield a signed peace treaty, it reaffirmed Ukraine's position within the Western alliance and served as a reminder that, amidst turmoil, diplomacy persists.